A glimpse into the lives of three distinct married couples appears at the beginning of the film. Cosimo and Bianca are the first, and they appear content in their relationship and close to one another. On the other hand, the second couple that appears to be experiencing tension in their relationship is Carlotta and Lele. While Carlotta is alone drinking wine and changing her underwear, Lele can be seen messaging someone and hiding in the bathroom. Last but not least, Eva and Rocco, a couple who work as therapists and surgeons, are shown to us. After discovering a protective package in her bag, Eva, a therapist, finds it difficult to raise her 17-year-old daughter Sophia. She tells Rocco about the same thing, but the two appear to disagree about how to care for Sophia. Eva disagrees with Rocco's plan to let their daughter explore new things on her own. We learn that the three couples are going to meet for a dinner party in the next scene. The organizers, Eva and Rocco, have ensured that all of their favorite dishes have been prepared. After some time, the contented couple, Lele and Carlotta, arrive with a freshly prepared meal. They are greeted warmly by Eva and Rocco, and as they begin to talk about their lives, Cosimo and Bianca also arrive. After the three couples have gathered, they start talking about Pepe, the seventh friend who is currently dating his new girlfriend Lucilla and is divorced. Pepe is said to be the luckiest person because everyone seems eager to meet her. The conversation appears to be the focus of the friend's assumption of Lucilla's age and appearance at this point. Pepe finally arrives shortly thereafter, but he is all by himself and without his girlfriend. When his friends see this, they are greatly disappointed. When they inquire about Lucilla's absence, Pepe responds that her illness prevented her from attending the party. They all eat together after a brief discussion about Pepe's life. They talk about a lot of different things, like how they sometimes have trouble understanding each other. They also talk about how a text message that said her husband was having an affair destroyed the life of one of their friends. Different points of view on who was to blame emerge from this discussion. Some people think that the woman should not have checked her man's phone, while the guys think that the man should have been more careful and deleted the message. Eva asserts that mobile phones are tiny black boxes containing dark life secrets as a result of the minor disagreement. It is so risky that it has the potential to end marriages. Eva's assertion that Lele, her husband, has never shown her his phone and even carries it to the bathroom is echoed by Carlotta. When Lele hears this, he puts his phone on the table to show his wife that he has nothing to hide. The other people also back him and say that they are close friends who don't share any secrets. Eva, a therapist, decides to make the situation more amusing in the meantime. She suggests playing a game in which everyone must place their phones on the dining room table and share any messages or calls they receive with the group while eating. The majority of them initially hesitate to participate in the game, but eventually agree and place their phones on the table to demonstrate that they have no secrets. The daughter of Eva and Rocco comes out just as the game is about to begin. When Sophia gets there, she says hello to everyone and takes her dad aside. After that, she goes to her friend's house to attend a party and asks Rocco for some money. Cosimo's wife is startled when he receives a sensual text message at that exact moment from an unknown number, Bianca. The others begin to inquire about the sender, but it soon becomes clear that the message actually comes from Rocco, who was attempting to prank Cosimo. The game then gets underway. From the get-go, everybody has all the earmarks of being feeling great and they play useful jokes, bother, furthermore, contend with each other. Cosimo even makes fun of his friends and brings up incidents from their adult lives. Rocco and Lele discuss the upcoming test for Lele and Carlotta's relationship while they are in the kitchen. It becomes clear in this scene that Lele and Carlotta are trying to separate and are not on good terms. Eva receives a call from her father in the following scene. Despite the fact that she informs him that her friends are present, the elderly man reveals that Eva is undergoing augmentation mammoplasty, which is a cosmetic procedure for the breasts. Eva defends herself by stating that she is content with her appearance, with the exception of her bosoms, as everyone stares at her in disbelief. Bianca, on the other hand, asserts that as a therapist, she must accept her body as it is and should advocate for others to do the same. Things seem a little bit more serious as a result, and a new round of diverse points of view emerges. She is criticized by some of them for not meeting her husband, Rocco. Thanks for the process. Eva and Rocco are compelled to discuss their interpersonal issues at the dinner table as a result of this discussion. Pepe and Lele take a break later to smoke outside while they watch the lunar eclipse. Lele reveals in this section that he receives an explicit picture from a friend every night at 10 o'clock. He begs Pepe to help him out of his predicament because if Charlotta finds out, it will cause chaos. Lele then asks him to swap their phones for the time being because they are both made by the same company. Pepe initially objects to the idea, but he eventually gives in to Lele's emotional pressure and agrees to assist. While Carlotta and Eva are in the kitchen, Carlotta reveals that Eva's husband, Rocco, goes to therapy. After dinner, when everyone gets together once more texts, calls, and messages arrive. They all have a great time laughing and making fun of each other. Eva follows Rocco to the other room to help him clean up after he accidentally spills wine on him at that moment. Utilizing this open door, Eva gets some information about the treatment he has been getting. In response, Rocco says that he has been working on it for 6 months and wanted to keep it a secret until he finishes it. When he admits that he wants to give things a try before they even try to split, Eva becomes upset. After some time has passed, Pepe receives the picture from Lele's anticipated friend on WhatsApp. Despite the fact that it is not his phone, everyone begins to criticize him. On the other hand, a person by the name of Lucio sends Lele a text message asking how he is doing. Pepe starts emphasizing how these phones infringe on privacy and disrupt lives as a result of this, which makes him very anxious. Lele decides not to respond to Lucio's text because his sudden outburst shocks everyone. Later, an elderly care facility sends Carlotta a message offering a variety of services and discounts. This really upsets Lele because his elderly mother also lives with the family. He doesn't want to put his mother in a nursing home, even though he knows that she can be difficult at times. In the next scene, at approximately 10 o'clock, everyone makes the decision to watch the eclipse from the balcony in an effort to calm things down. They propose that they take a group picture with Bianca's phone after they have spent some time taking in the stunning scenery. Unfortunately, she receives texts from her ex just as they are about to take a group picture, which enrages Cosimo and makes him jealous. However, Bianca is able to calm him down with a convincing explanation before the situation gets out of hand. Finally, Lele suggests to Bianca that she give her ex Eva's phone number, noting that he needs a therapist rather than an ex-girlfriend. After that, Sofia calls her father, Rocco, and inquires about his opinion regarding her boyfriend's sex with her. He gives Sofia the right advice and urges her to embrace her independence and pursue her true happiness, as was to be expected. She also reveals here that her father was the one who gave her protections in the past. Even Eva respects and values her husband after hearing how Rocco handled the situation. After that, Lele gets a second text from Lucio. This time, he chooses to text back to let Lele know that he is at a party with his friends. Sadly, when Lucio calls and yells at him to admit that they are dating, things quickly spiral out of control. This news shocks everyone, who assumes that Lele is gay despite the fact that Pepe actually owns the phone. Lele tries to cover it up, but his wife Carlotta and Cosimo become increasingly irate and disrespectful of him, making matters even more complicated. Lele has had enough of their attitudes and reprimands them for their narrow-mindedness, so even though Pepe tries to dispel the misconception, he is forbidden. Cosimo gets a call from a man asking if his girl liked the earrings he sent while the situation is getting heated. Despite Cosimo's best efforts, the conversation is already over. She is disturbed by Bianca because she does not wear earrings or even have pierced ears. Cosimo's taxi driver contacts him during their argument. Bianca grabs it as quickly as she can and learns that the woman is pregnant and holding Cosimo's child. Bianca completely loses control when she hears this, so she and Carlotta lock themselves in the bathroom. During this time, Eva takes Cosimo aside, takes off her earrings, returns them to him, and spits in his face, describing him as repugnant. Rocco tries to console Eva when he sees that she is upset, but she just keeps crying without speaking to him. Lele, on the other hand, walks up to the bathroom and hands Carlotta her phone along with a very private Facebook friends message. This causes Carlotta to become agitated, and she tells him that he is just a random user she doesn't even know on Facebook. When Carlotta sobs while discussing how she was to blame for the car accident for which Lele is currently facing legal action, the situation becomes even more depressing. Carlotta then makes fun of Lele's homosexuality as she leaves. Right now, Pepe at last concedes that he is the person who is gay and not Lele. He continues by lamenting everyone's hypocrisy and expressing his disappointment. In addition, he informs them that he would never introduce his beloved, whom he had dubbed Lucio, for the reason that he is concerned that their odd looks and actions might harm him. Later, as Bianca remains confined to the bathroom, the group begins to worry. They smash down the door to see if she is okay when she does not respond to anything. Bianca is surprisingly applying lipstick in a calm manner. After that, she places her wedding ring on the table and makes fun of everyone's hypocrisy before leaving. In the following scene, it seems as though everyone is leaving the party after having a good time, which is surprising. They chuckle and embrace each other as though everything is well. After the party, Eva and Rocco head to their bedroom, where it is revealed that Rocco prohibited them from playing the phone game and that the tumultuous situation never occurred. He ended the game by saying that these phones do contain their most intimate secrets, so it's best not to play with them. He laughs and hands Eva his phone, despite Eva's concern that he might be keeping his own secrets. He also says that he has nothing to hide, and after praising Eva's earrings, he turns and walks away. At the end of the movie, everyone says that they had a good time at Eva and Rocco's house. Thanks for watching my videos. Please hit that like button and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.